Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to God of Weapons. It is time to do the Blood Aristocrat run. This guy cannot use ranged weapons. He gets 15% lifesteal to start with, which is kind of a nice bonus. And then lifesteal mods increased by 33%. Kind of insane, but you can't heal any other way. So yeah, it's kind of like a trade-off. I'm gonna start with the Crimson Scythe. We're just gonna use a lot of scythes here. Is my plan. I'm also going to use the Tome of Knowledge just to get a bunch of space, and we don't have to worry about a starting relic because I think that's fine. Look at us go. We're kind of a Crimson Scythe boy. Yeah, I think this should be fine. I like to go with lifesteal stuff anyway. I can't imagine this one being too difficult. Also, like, look at the scythe. Look at the clear. It's so good. We just get a bunch of Crimson Scythes. And hopefully everything goes according to plan. That's my strategy anyway. It's a pretty good wave one. So I'm just gonna make a little box here to start with, and we're gonna use this. Man, I do enjoy getting all this space in the first wave. All right, this is gonna go here. So, I mean, technically we can use any melee weapon we want, right? Now, naturally, we can also buy 2 more if we really wanted to. We could also use a sickle. And like place it over here and then have like items in between. Or we could just not do that because that's not how the shop rolled for us, and we could just sell the sickle immediately. I can look like a fool, and we can do it this way with 4 Crimson Scythes going into shop 2. I think that's also fine. Oh well. Oh well, these things happen. I really wanted, like, you know what? This is fine. This is an absurd floor 2 as far as power goes. We don't really have the luck I would normally want or the XP gain or anything like that, but power wise, holy moly. Kind of crazy. It does mean that our like growth should be pretty good as well though, because we're really maximizing our gains early here. I think we want to do some stuff on the sides to like go up along these guys. That's my thought anyway. So not yet for this Crimson Scythe, but we'll come back to you. If you heard that, I'm sorry. I just had a big burp. I don't know. I started taking medicine for my indigestion. It's actually working amazingly, so that's awesome. But I've been burping more since I started taking it. I don't know if that's related. It's like fine, right? Like that's the best trade-off ever. Not having heartburn, but also not having heartburn in exchange for like burping more. I will take that all day long, but it is kind of like just a random thing. So if you hear it, I apologize. I'm doing my best not to get in into the microphone, but it may happen every once in a while. So again, sorry, but it's better than my suffering. So anyways, has anyone seen Gen V yet? I'm curious if I should watch it. I'm a huge fan of The Boys TV show. I haven't read the comics. I've read about the comics, and it doesn't seem like it seems like it's probably a little too much for my tastes. I'm just gonna do this. But I really love the show. I'm worried that the show itself is probably gonna suffer due to the fact of not having like the amount of extremely high talent level that is like between Homelander and Butcher. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the rest of the cast too, but those 2 guys have so much charisma between the 2 of them. It's like, I don't know how you're supposed to compare with that. Like, what would the show be like if you didn't have those 2 guys, right? I forget the guy who plays Homelander's name. He's fantastic, but Carl Urban's been great for a long time. So I don't know. Let me know if you've seen it, or if you started watching. I don't even know if the whole season's out or if it's just like a few episodes. Amazon Prime's kind of weird like that. We could take a sickle now, but we could also just like not take a sickle, and I'm also cool with that. We could take a halberdo. Maybe a little later on we go halberdo. I'm not entirely opposed. Some dice, some dungeon dice monsters, maybe. Yo, that was a sick Game Boy Advance game. Highly underrated. I understand why it didn't work, because like that does not work as a physical game because there's too much overhead, but all right, we might lose right now, but the greed is too much for me not to take. I'm just gonna take this just to try and survive this wave, honestly. So we have 4 elites coming on wave 5. It's a little dangerous. But yeah, Dungeon Dice Monsters was just like kind of sick, honestly. Like what a cool idea. I wonder, I bet there's an emulator for it somewhere. Oh, this is not good. Well, thankfully, the one saving grace about getting the dust early, aside from the fact of you can't go wrong with enlargement dust, is that the rounds are short, so you can kind of just like run away, which is what we did there. We are going to be selling the jousting lance for the crimson scythe. I'm actually gonna wrap this around and we're just gonna do like a whole thing. Let's take another scroll of mastery. Let's mighty blade. These are not mighty, unfortunately. I do want to do a mighty blade run. I kind of like this weapon, but I need to do it with, maybe we do it with thief. Maybe that's the answer. We could crimson rapier here, but that seems kind of weird. We could thunder spear also. It wouldn't be that terrible. It takes 6 slots. We'd have to sell like a scroll of mastery. It does, I mean, yeah, I think it's actually kind of decent. It gives us more lifesteal on the crimson scythes. I don't know. It looks cool, so points for that. I don't know. I like how I just let that fireball hit me. It's a good strategy I had there. Can't go wrong with just letting the enemies hit you when you have no armor. It's a bold strategy. All right, XP is like over 90%. That's pretty good. At 3 levels, can't really complain about it. Let's go up here. We have, this would use like 6 melee power, but I don't think we're that interested in it. I think a whetstone would be better, but I don't think we also want a whetstone. Well, okay, hold up. Hold up a second. Oh, hold your horses. This is a thing that's happening, apparently. It was not planned, but I can't really turn down the thunder spears. Oh my gosh, we've got all the pole arms right now. It's kind of funny because polearm's trait is range, which seems weird, right? Because polearms should already have a lot of range, so having range is like their trait for having more of them is really weird. Like it seems redundant, but it's actually, like, the more I've played, it's actually not. It's kind of good because range is definitely probably the second. It's the best combat stat, probably the second best stat overall. But like it's just very effective. They don't have an insane. Ooh, I think actually I'm gonna sell this Crimson Scythe. I know it's kind of weird, but this is a mighty halberdo, and this is a chance to use it. That is a miniature lantern. That's a big range buff. Winged boots. Are we going move speed? Kind of looks like we are. I'll take a. You know what? Let's take the extra resource gain from that, and we'll just let this go. So if we're standing still, man, the halberd really has a cleat. I didn't realize. Is this my first time using the halberd? Is it a full 360? Is it the halberd doing an SPD? It's close. It's not a full 360, but it's more than a. It's like a 270-degree arc. That's insane. Okay. Well, that gives me some ideas with some other characters. Obviously, it does more damage when we're standing still, but like, I'd rather not stand still. Halberd better than I thought. Interesting. Not surprising, but interesting. All right, let's take boots. Boots is really strong. Boots are really strong. Let's try and use proper grammar as well. All right, red cube's obviously absurd. We could take Sacred Leaf. The problem with Sacred Leaf is the healing doesn't work. It cuts our lifesteal in half for 20 armor, and I just don't think that's worth it. I don't want another Thunder Spear. I'll take a dice and roll like 2 more times here just to see. 20% XP gain. I'll take that over a Scroll of Mastery. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's trade out a scythe for a better scythe. Not a bad shop. I mean, we've got the boots now, so we have double dash. Double dash is kind of a big deal for survivability, especially in bigger floors. I have no idea how the game decides what floors are going to be like larger versus smaller. It seems to be completely random, except for like the first couple are smaller. If anyone knows on that, feel free to drop it in the comments. But I mean, it just seems like it's probably just a random, just an RNG thing where the first couple floors are guaranteed to be smaller from like a very small subset, and then, you know, once you get past like floor 7 or 8 or something, it has a much wider range. Let's do we want to go wide now or just outward? Probably like over here, then maybe up here. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna keep upgrading these polearms. I'm gonna keep taking red cube. It's just so much lifesteal. I don't think we need another one of these. I will take Assassin's Glove. Greatsword doesn't do anything. Masterwork Spearhead is obviously ridiculous. It's just 12 melee power and 6% grit for no. Oh, it's also 6 magic power, and we have 2 Thunder Spears. So, yeah, it's really good. We could Thorn Bracer, but I'm never really thrilled to take Thorn Bracer. It doesn't feel like it's really accomplishing much unless you need it right away. Hello, best weapon in the game. Okay, well, now that that's here, I'm just gonna sell this scythe. Not that I really want to, but it's just the easiest way to make room. Adjacent lifesteal weapons give 2 gold every time they lifesteal. Oh, that is true. That does affect those. And they give resource gain. Oh my gosh. And we get a miniature lantern. Yeah. Okay, well, things are looking up, I would say. So sovereignty is kind of a good item. Basically every time. Oh, we should probably try and like take some damage, but not from the elite. Just like a little bit of damage. You actually have to take damage to gain money with sovereignty. Or you have to take damage to gain. Yeah, you have to take damage to gain money with sovereignty through lifesteal, but you gain 10 every time you heal, and 10 gold, and it's kind of insane. It's kind of the best weapon in the game, and by kind of, I mean it is. And by it is, I mean it's not particularly close. Now, is it the most like damaging weapon in the game? Probably not. I don't think so. I think Divine Punisher probably does more. But now we have 3,100 gold. So who's really laughing? Me. I'm laughing. What do I want to do here? We have all the money in the world. I don't want to take Ritual Doll because that would just put us in a spot to lose for no reason. I would like a Mystic Skull. I think that's fine. I'm going to say we don't need another miniature lantern. Pocket watch, I'm down with. I would like a revive. Oh, well, look at that. I asked for it and it showed up. I'll take another one. I have the money for it. Double dust. We just picked up a revive. Let's do it. Okay. Well, now this thing, it needs to go somewhere. I think the answer to that is actually pretty clearly it needs to go right in here. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold my horses. If I had any, but I am not a rich man with horses like that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty decent. That's not bad. We have 88% lifesteal. You get the hourglass. We could try and go heavy into move speed. We have -9 move speed currently, but we could try and go heavy into it. And now we take another Blizzard. What the shit? I'm literally in the middle. You know what? I wasn't gonna slander Blizzard this video, but here we are. Here we are in the middle of it. The fucking Blizzard updater popped up, just like, oh, here you go. You know what? That's what I get. That's what I get. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try Diablo 4 Season 2. Because I saw a bunch of articles, I watched a couple of like Asmongold videos. I was like, alright, well, maybe I'll give it a shot. And you know, get to keep all your meta progression stuff. Don't have to do all that stuff. I'll play it for a few hours, see if I enjoy it, right? Could probably hit level 50 in a couple hours or whatever. And here they go. Middle of recording. Pop up over my god of weapons. Pieces of shit. Actually, maybe it's Microsoft's fault now. I don't know. a little annoyed. I'm not really annoyed, but I'm just like, playing it up a bit, but like, seriously. All right. I'm realizing we just don't have space for this, so it's gonna have to take a back seat. All right. Well, let's get rid of these dice and add this dice. That doesn't give enough move speed. Feather. Okay, I want the feather. I want the feather, but we can't take the feather because we don't currently have the stats to support it. I'm gonna take another dice. Yeah. Oh, look. More dust. I'm gonna have the largest. You know what? Ever. Grimoire, that's the wrong one. Pocket watch. No, we're gonna skip pocket watch. We're gonna go move speed up attempt. Okay. Well, whetstone, get out. Well, this run is donezo. So we just added 108% damage and 108 vitality. Because, you know, why not? Sure, we take 2 damage a second, but who really cares? What an unreasonable item to be added to your game. We almost died. There's not enough enemies for us to leech off of. We've become too powerful. Yeah, we have no other way to heal, so we're not gonna be able to heal back up to max. That's funny. Oh well, whatever. You know, food? What does food do for us? Just nothing? That's funny. Whatever, it's fine. We hit 2k DPS on floor 12 with 98% XP gain. It's pretty decent. Let's go across the floor here. I mean, I'm gonna take it. Like that was literally my whole plan. We just actually have to make a room for it. It's the most awkward part. It takes 8 slots, and we have. I have exactly 7, so I guess I just lock it. Take a poison vial, roll a couple times. Oh, hey, look, Divine Punisher. It does 408 DPS. Isn't that good? Isn't that just like significantly more than what I'm doing with anything else? Yeah. It's kind of like against what we're doing, but whatever. All right, we'll take this too. We have a little bit of money, more dust. Don't mind if I do. Well, now we can fit this in here. We can roll some more. Masterwork arrow, cute. Just keeps giving me the poison vials. I mean, honestly, it's pretty strong. I don't think we need Demon Skull. Let's do that, and now we have the Crown of Bloodthorn. So now our HP is 64, but we have 346% damage. Neat. And this gets replaced by this. Scimitar is actually not terrible here. How fast is it? 0.65? It's just not fast enough. I don't know. I think the chance to spawn the air blade is too low. I think that's my opinion on that. All right, well, let's just chill, I guess. And then, wow, we have no max HP. I'll roll a couple times, see if there's anything. No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna take a poison vial. So we have an hourglass. We have a brave spirit. We have -9 movement speed, which is coming from a pocket watch, an hourglass. What else is giving minus movement speed? Is it just, oh, the mystical skull? Okay, so I mean, we could sell those things in this next shop. We'll see. I guess the good thing about not having like 200 HP is that we're not going to have, you know, take 2 damage a tick from our vampire heart. The bad part is we basically get like 2-shot from the bosses, but you know, whatever. We also 2-shot the bosses themselves, so it's fine. Is there spikes? I really need some spikes to like hit us so we can get some gold and come here. I'm trying to get hit by things and it's like not working. Oh well. Oh well. I mean, I guess that's another benefit of the vampire heart plus sovereignty is we're guaranteed to be taking damage. So, you know, an overpowered thing getting a buff that's from being already overpowered. Let's move this stuff down a little bit. This takes 10 spaces. It's a lot. We just don't have it right now. I'm gonna skip the demon helmet for now. It's probably decent, for sure. But we're after other things. Well, you don't skip red gem. You just don't skip it. It's too much. Skull is cute, but we're kind of trying to get away from it right now. In fact, I'm just gonna sell this one. Upgrade that. We can take another Mystic Finger. Our attack speed's kind of low. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna sell this pocket watch for some more move speed. Let's upgrade this. Oh, everything's coming up us right now. No, I would not like to sell that. Thank you. Flagellant's Crown gives us like 5 of each stat, which is fine, but not exciting. And then it shows up again. This should not count tier 3 and below weapons and items. I don't know. War Drum just seems a little undertuned. All right, now I think we're selling Scroll of Mastery. I think we're putting the dice down here and putting these boots. We're putting these boots over here, and now the Brave Spirit stuff's starting to come alive with some move speed. Not quite there yet, but then there's a Raven Feather, so now that can come into the party because everything's really coming together right now. Chalice sucks. We're not quite there yet. Not quite. But almost. We've almost got it all. We just need more move speed items. And then we've got like everything. Like literally everything. We're missing a night piece, bloody necklace, malevolent observer. I mean, we already have divine punisher locked in the shop, for God's sake. This halberdo is really impressing me with its like AoE right now. I mean, I realize it's not really like necessary given everything that's going on. Blade manual, I really gotta start messing with my meta progression stuff. Obviously, Great Axe would be decent too, but Vorpal Blade has a 68% chance. I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm also not gonna take that. There is a Trident. Maybe, you know what? Maybe Divine Punisher can go. And maybe Trident. Maybe Trident comes in. Maybe we don't have enough room for Trident. But I feel like I want Trident, so we'll make room for it. All right, there's some dust. That's fine. Perfect. I still need movement speed from like any source. I don't really care what. That is a Thunder Spear. All right, I guess we'll lock that one. And you get an upgrade. Another crown. Another... Ooh, more dust. Yeah, it takes a lot of our money, but like... Whatever. Whatever. Who cares? Could take this sickle. It's like... It's actually really strong. I don't know. We're fine. We're fine. This is floor 15 too, so there's extra elites. It's a shame we didn't find the bloody necklace before this, though. But then again, like, do we really need to complain when we have everything? Like, honestly, getting both the vampire items is about as good as you can get in any run. After you have those two, you don't really need anything else. Having the move speed build stuff is just icing on the cake. Which we're not even really like utilizing. We basically have icing on our cake and we're just like scraping the icing off right now because I haven't gotten enough movement speed, but it's alright. Sometimes icing isn't very good. Sometimes icing is too sweet in my opinion. I'm that guy. That was questionable, I'll say. But I make it work. Ooh. Any move speed stuff at all? Any... I don't want to take the Mystic Finger. I just want move speed items. I just want Night Piece. Yes, that's the one. Let's roll like boots. That we don't even really want boots that much, honestly. Like boots are fine, but oh, turtle shell's kind of great. Let's sell the dice set for the deck of cards. We'll skip the fan because I just don't. I mean, it's minus damage for every move speed when you're moving. We don't want that. I'm gonna skip the turtle shell. I normally don't do that, but it's fine. I'm gonna skip the red cube as well. We already have enough of that. Give me the Sovereign Band. Okay. Okay. This is a build. Where are the floor spikes? That's what I really need right now. Just so I can, like, generate more money. We are a greedy, greedy vampire character right now. I'm really not seeing how we lose at this point. I'm sure I could manage it somehow, but I feel like it would take a lot. Can I just have everything? Night piece? That's all we really want is night piece, let's be honest. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna put this night piece next to this night piece so it's nice and set up. And yeah, sure, take dust. Why not? It was a little expensive. Oh, look at that fist. Look how big it is. That's crazy. Yeah, Invulnerable Blade doesn't seem like it's worth it. The Divine Punisher coming in super late. I'll lock it. All right, fine. Sometimes things are just meant to be, you know? I think I'm gonna sell one of the Crimson Scythes for it. We have a blue one to the side. No. We get hit by one of them. Oh, maybe I won't. I forget that I have dodge now. Because we're fast. And we have 4 dodges. Dodge kind of overpowered. Just because of the way it doesn't interact with movement speed. Although, if it interacted with positive movement speed, it would be ridiculous because you would just zip around. You'd basically be Sonic. So, unsurprisingly, Blood Aristocrat is very strong. Huh. Who could have imagined? Who could have ever imagined that Blood Aristocrat would be strong? That is another night piece. It's another... I'm just gonna sell the red cube. There's a night piece. Okay, well... I don't need any of these things. I don't... Look at this. Look at the stat screen. I don't need it. There's a Thunder Spear. Yeah. I have to move this over. Sure. We didn't have an Ethereal Charm. So we can dodge cap if we want, but like also whatever. Can Bloody Teeth going to last wave also kind of... Oh, and Malevolent Observer. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I should do both, but what am I selling? Nothing? I mean, we can't sell anything, right? We'd have to sell 2 pairs of boots. I mean, this is a set. It's already wave 417. Maybe we just skip it. Whatever. I mean, we could have sold some weapons, I guess, but... What type of god of weapons would sell his weapons? Yeah, now we really got everything. Look, I tried to pass on the Divine Punisher, but it just like kept coming back, so I don't know. It was meant to be. And we're gonna end this one at close to 99% XP gain. That's pretty good. Pretty good. $800 dust. All right. All right. Well, I guess now we take a turtle shell. I mean, we could take this crimson scythe too, but I don't think we really need to. But oh wait, we could throw it on the bottom here. That'd be pretty decent, actually. The only problem with it is it doesn't have what's it called? Oh, I've had a burnt coin here this whole time. That's weird. The only problem with it is it's not red, so it looks funny down there at the bottom, but whatever. All right, let's go to floor 18 or floor 19. This should be fine. I mean, it's just another thing that's adjacent to sovereignty. I probably could have arranged it earlier so that I had that going on, but like, why bother? Try to get an all red inventory at some point. I feel like there should be an achievement to that in the run with having only red items in your inventory, only tier 4 items. It wouldn't be that easy. It also wouldn't be that hard either, especially if you did it on difficulty 1. You just get a bunch of luck and you sell things. If you have a couple revives, you just make sure you survive. If you get enough weapons. I mean, this run has been like absurd, so I don't think this is a fair thing to balance it on, but I mean, 5 life steal down isn't necessarily great, but 25 attack speed when one of the things that we're missing is attack speed is noticeable. Oh, hey, look. I don't think I've ever had this many red weapons. Look at this. We have, if we're counting uniques, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 red weapons. $14 red weapons? That's crazy. How can I not? Honestly, at this point, how can I not? Put these up here, put this cube over here, throw this right there, yeah. I mean, yeah. This is so dumb. Do we even have armor? I don't think we have any armor. Oh, I guess we have the turtle shell. That counts as 1. You can sell the looking glass. Sure. All right, I'm good with this. What an inventory. Woo! Look at us go. We're fast. Ow. Damage hurts. Oh, he died. He died. That was busted. 156 inventory. Most of that because we bought like a billion dusts. All right, Blood Aristocrat's done. What a run. This is a dumb inventory. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I really appreciate it. We just passed 3,000 subscribers, so hurrah! You know, that's really exciting. Appreciate you all. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Jeff out. Bye-bye.